it's Sarah Peterson here, and you're listening to an episode of MLM Marketing Explosion. One of the best tools that you have as a network marketer is your business page. Are you maximizing its reach?
How are network marketers like us supposed to rank, advance, and build a downline without begging our friends and family or having supermodel good looks? My mind was blown when I realized that the top network marketers aren't calling their friends and families to invite them to lame hotel meetings and in-home meetings. I've spent the last 2 years learning from and dissecting the system that top earners in the industry use. Follow me on the journey as I continue to learn and implement the top marketing tips and strategies to grow my downline. This is Sarah Peterson, and you're listening to MLM Marketing Explosion.
In the last episode, I shared with you some pros and cons of Facebook group and pages. If you're not sure of which one you should be using to grow your network marketing business, then make sure that you go back and listen to it. Today, I want to dive right into some Facebook business page tips. Tip number one is, can you guess? It's narrow in on your audience. What does your ideal customer like? How old are they? Do they have kids? What do they like to do for fun? Are they married? Are they single? You want to post around things that are going to be interesting to that audience. What do they want to know more about? And focus on quality, not necessarily quantity. I would worry much more about the quality. It's okay to do less posts and pay to boost your highest quality posts in order to attract a following. What you don't want to do is just throw out a bunch of stuff because you don't know what else to post and actually push away some potential customers or clients. So after you boost a post, however, it's also even more important that you've got some really good content surrounding that post. And what I mean by boost a post is that you can put a post up and you can pay some money, and Facebook will take that post that you wrote and it will send it out to more people to expand that reach. So what you want to do is that you want to make sure that that's not the only good thing on your page. So make sure there's some other posts on your page that are great, so that when visitors look at your video or your post that you boosted and they come check out your page, they'll go, that sounds awesome. And then they're going to want to comment and engage, and they'll hit the like button, and they're going to want to keep following your page. So really the bottom line is just make the content on your page be awesome and filled with value. Now, network marketing and MLM is not about a company or a product. It's all about you. So before you go running on in there and make it all about your company or product, keep that in mind. You get to be the attractive character, meaning that when people join your team or buy your products, it's because they like you. So the best way to let people know who you are is by doing live videos. Consequently, one of the best things that you can do for your business page now is to start doing videos. And I highly suggest that you're live so that you can interact with any followers that might be online at the time. However, I also love doing short recorded ones and adding music behind them, right? There's also a newer feature when you can actually record the videos ahead of time, and then there's a feature where you can make it look like it's live on your page. That's also an option. And that's especially helpful if you're traveling or on the road and you want to schedule this live video, but you're not sure where you're going to be. So that will ensure that it gets published on a certain time. It will get published when you want it to. And that's also really helpful if you're scared, because you're just starting out or you're nervous to do a video or whatever. But if that's what you're going to do, I do recommend that you actually write out exactly what you want to say and that you practice it a couple times so you feel confident. And in the very least, I'd have some bullet points to kind of follow. Because when you feel confident, then you can record it and then you can post it as a live video. This is going to build your confidence even more as people give you feedback about it. And it also gives you a chance to get more accustomed to people commenting or giving you love and likes while you're doing your live video. Honestly, that can be a little bit distracting. One of my favorite parts of the movie, The Wizard of Oz, is when they get to Oz and they finally get to go in and see the wizard. You kind of remember that? Well, if you remember right, there's like that big face that fills the room, and when he speaks, the room is filled with that big booming voice, right? And the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Lion, Dorothy, they're like super scared, right? He's super intimidating. But Toto, who is Dorothy's little dog, runs over, pulls back a curtain that happens to be in the room, and as the curtain is being pulled back, the big voice, starts to say, pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. And of course, it's revealed, spoiler alert, when the curtain is pulled back, that the man behind the curtain is actually the Wizard of Oz, and then everything else in the room is just smoke and mirrors, an attempt to make himself look more powerful and more knowledgeable than he actually is, right? It was just a front. Well, that's a little bit like network marketing. Sometimes we're afraid that we're not good enough, right? I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough leader. I'm not smart enough. I'm an imposter. I don't have success yet. And then we use our company and our products like the Wizard of Oz used his curtain. So we try to hide our company. We try to hide behind the products. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of products and a lot of companies that are really, really amazing, right? However, at the end of the day, the only reason why somebody's going to join your team or buy your product is because of you. So consequently, you need to step up to the plate, let everybody know what an awesome leader you are. That's okay. Let them see you, let them be around you, let them get to know you. Another way to grow your business page is by checking your insights tab at least once a month. Now, in the beginning, you're not going to have enough followers and likes or engagement to really get a good idea. However, as it begins to grow, I recommend that you maybe check in, at least periodically, maybe even more often, to see what content your audience likes. That way you can create more content like it. What it actually does is this insights will show you which of your posts had a lot of engagement, which one didn't have quite so much. Just like with your profile page, make sure that you have a great looking cover photo so that it looks professional and you look like a business. The other thing that you want to do is go onto your profile and link your business page to your profile, so that if there are people on your profile, that might be interested in your business page, you can invite them to like it as well. And they might just click on it to see what you're all about. You now have the option of also posting on other groups as your business page. And so if that's something you want to do, that's also a way to promote your business page, because when you go into these different groups or on different pages, instead of commenting and being, Sarah, I can go in and comment as Marketing Explosion. So now it gets seen as Marketing Explosion. And if I'm in a group that has, possible customers or possible team members or audience, that I think is going to be interested in what I've got to offer, now when I put up my post or my comment, my business profile is going to show up. So if they click on that link, they're actually going to be taken to my page. And, instead of finding out more about you and your profile, they're actually going to find about your business. So my last tip is actually a word of caution with all of this. And this goes back to that popular versus profitability. There is a way that you can actually buy followers for your page. And there's a tendency, especially when you're starting out, to just want to go buy a bunch of followers on there so that it looks like your page is really popular and that you're doing really well, right? Somebody's going to come to my page. I don't want to say, 0 followers. And, I want it to have tons of followers, right? Well, actually, that's kind of like that man behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz. That's just smoke and mirrors. If you buy followers, chances are that they're not going to be people that are the right fit for your company or your product. And it may actually hurt your business. So now, instead of people that were genuinely interested in your page and genuinely interested in your business, your posts might only get shown to the people that don't even care what you have to offer. So one of the biggest challenges a business faces is one of the biggest challenges that I see a business face, especially online, is trying to build rapport with their audience and create a relationship of trust, be someone that they want to get to know and hang out with, right? Well, building a business online can make that even more challenging. So join me tomorrow to learn how to bridge that gap between you and your followers on social media. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this and found value in it, please let me know by punching that like button and subscribing to this channel. In addition, I would love it. It would mean the world to me if you shared this episode with just one of your friends. See you soon. Are you tired of bugging your family and friends and bumping into the same people all over social media trying to pitch your opportunity? If so, grab your team members and go to www.marketingexplosion.org and pick up your free copy of MLM Momentum. It's going to teach you how to get people coming to you and applying for your opportunity. It's also going to teach you how to get paid for prospecting. See you soon.